Hey, it's your boy DJ Wolf here. Hey, got something major on my mind here today. I was reading a blurb over the weekend. NWA, the surviving members of NWA actually had been honored and inducted officially into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Of course, rocker Gene Simmons of the legendary group Kiss had stated that he felt that NWA was our rock and roll act. And like Ice Cube said, rock and roll is not just music, it's an attitude. And he's totally right. You know, I come from the city where the phrase rock and roll was coined, Cleveland, Ohio. Okay? The home of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I've actually been to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And believe me, well, for what they charge you just for admission alone is attitude. It'll make you want to get attitude. All right? But Ice Cube was totally right. It is an attitude. That was the whole term of sex, drugs, and rock and roll was about attitude. You know? The whole lifestyle about it. You know? We're not going to be about the status quo. We're going to tell the world about what we feel. You know, we're not going to be nobody's stepping stone. We're going to tell you what's on our minds. And believe me, we're going to play the kind of music we want to hear and other people want to hear. You know? Not just any old kind of music. You know? It's that rock and roll music, you know? No, Beatles wrote that song. Great song. But I ain't going to go into the whole lyrics of it. But anyway, I had to ride with Ice Cube on that. And on top of that, it also had to be on the same week that Barbershop 3 comes out tomorrow, which I actually plan on going to see. Don't know if it's going to be this week or the next week, but I do plan on going to see it, and I'm going to give a full review on that. Just like it did with his son's role playing him in Straight Outta Compton last year. NWA is one of the most important groups to come out in recent memory. No question about that. They changed the game. Like I said before, last year when I talked about it, when I went to go see Straight Outta Compton. Brilliant movie. I don't care what anybody says. It was a brilliant, brilliant movie. And the whole attitude, the whole genre of hip-hop changed right behind them. You know? They redefined the genre of hip-hop. You know, and in some elements redefined the genre of rock and roll. You know? Where you didn't have any other than maybe the Beastie Boys doing rap and rock and roll. Which is basically, but it was the same thing to me. Now you got all kind of white groups since then, and white acts who actually put rap in their genre of rock and roll. So, I mean, come on. You want to tell me they're not rock and roll? Hell yeah, they're rock and roll. You know, no doubt about that. You know? And regardless of what anybody says, think about it. Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, and the late great Eazy-E spawned another generation of acts behind them. Dr. Dre with Eminem and then 50 Cent. I mean, well, no, it was the other way around, sorry. Yeah, you know. And Ice Cube with, what's her name? Yo-Yo and a couple of other acts that he did. I think it was a West Side Connection. And a couple other rappers under him. I mean, and Dre was also with Snoop Dogg. You know, and Snoop Dogg put out some other guys under him. You know, and Eazy-E with Bone Thugs and Harmony. I mean, come on now. This started with a group of, you know, the core group of 5 guys, you know, who went and did their thing underground. I actually I had owned a couple of the earlier underground. Matter of fact, I had an underground tape called Dope Man back out in the mid-'80s. You know, a friend of mine told me about them back about '86. And I bought the tape. Dope Man was a tight-ass album. I ain't gonna lie. Early underground NWA, before anybody knew about it. I heard about it. A couple years before they even made it big. You know, they were already big in underground, and they really got big after that. You know, so, tell you the truth, Ice-T was on point about that, and I actually applaud him for saying what he said, because he's totally right. Rock and roll is not necessarily just music, it's an attitude. Music, for some people, is a way of life, you know? And that alone is the reason why NWA earned this distinction of being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I applaud them for it. They fucking earned it. They fucking earned it. No doubt. Okay, so anybody don't like it, go straight to hell. But those guys earned it, and I applaud them for it. And I'm proud to say that they're part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in my hometown. All right, questions or comments, agreements, debates, whatever. Give me a holler. For all to hear at gmail.com. Ask for all to hear on Twitter. And for all to hear TV on YouTube, guys. All right, I got more to say about that and other stuff on the back burner. Give me a shout out. All right, and I'll check you guys out later.